Hi there. It is Friday, February 20th, 2026. I'm Travis, and this is the Daily Report. Well, pretty interesting day. I slept my normal time, 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm retired. I can do that. What the heck? Holy moly. Got up and slowly got human for the day. Um, Prepared lunch for myself. Now it's Friday, and we talked about this the other day. We are now, on Wednesday, we started the season of Lent, 40 days before Easter. And in my religious tradition, we have a practice of avoiding eating meat on the Fridays of the 40 days leading up to Easter. So I was preparing lunch for myself. I had some, my ethnic background is largely Polish. We have a dumpling. Every ethnicity has some kind of dumpling. Well, in the Polish tradition, they're called pierogi, Pierogi, and that's plural. Right? A single one is a pirog, right? I had a few leftover pierogi from the other day. Inside these particular ones, they can be stuffed with many different kinds of fillings. The particular ones I had were stuffed with mushrooms and sauerkraut. Delicious. You just slowly pan fry them for a few minutes, medium heat, until they get a little bit brown on either side. When they get a little bit brown on either side, they are warm all the way through. They're pre-cooked when I get them. They're not raw. They're in the process of making them. They are boiled and then refrigerated after they are thoroughly boiled, and that's what cooks them originally. So I just need to warm them up and pan fry them with a lot of butter in there. That's what makes them good. Sometimes you put bacon bits over them. Now I didn't today because I didn't have any bacon bits. And that's, it's sort of a meat, but it's just a garnish. It's not that big of a deal if I had them. But anyway, I had some of those. Plus, in my freezer, I had taken out last night some frozen shrimp. They are already cooked. And all you need to do with those, if you're going to eat them cold, as I intended to, was just run them under cold water for a couple of minutes, and they thaw. They thaw completely in just a couple of minutes running under cold water. And I have some cocktail sauce and some lemon juice. And I squeeze the lemon juice on them and I dip them in the cocktail sauce. And it's a wonderful shrimp cocktail. Add a slice of bread. And I made some homemade coleslaw. Someday, if you want it, put it in the comments. And on another night, I will discuss my homemade coleslaw recipe. I don't know if I could even demonstrate it some night. That would be interesting. No? Heck. All right. So anyway, that was a thoroughly satisfying lunch. Spent the afternoon doing a few things around the desk here. We are still slowly putting away Christmas. It'll get there. It'll get there by the 4th of July, I'm confident. And then late this afternoon, St. Peter, many of you know of St. Peter, he came by, picked me up. And again, in my religious tradition, on these Fridays of the season of Lent, many of the Catholic churches in the area, actually all over the country, but in particular in southeastern Wisconsin, they will do fish fries. They fry up the fish and they give you all the sides, and you go over there and have a wonderful little meal. So St. Peter came over. I hopped in his car. We drove over to one of the local parishes that I had been to a couple of weeks ago, so I knew that it was decent, and had a combo dinner of a couple pieces of fish and a few fried shrimp, not cold ones. And they had all kinds of sides. They had like 4 starches. You could have mac and cheese, French fries, parsley boiled potatoes, and mashed potatoes. They had all 4. And you could have all of them if you wanted. That was too much starch. I had a little bit of mac and cheese and some parsley boiled potatoes. I like those. And then they had green beans, which were pretty good. And they had served a side cup of coleslaw with it. They had tartar sauce and shrimp sauce and ketchup with it. They had the whole 9 yards. It was interesting. 2 weeks ago, I drink a lot of iced tea. 2 weeks ago when I was there, I asked them if they had any unsweetened iced tea. They didn't have any iced tea at all. They had water, they had coffee, they had milk, they had various soft drinks, but not iced tea. Went in there today and I took a bottle with me. And I walked in, and on the opening table there where they had all their beverages displayed, they had unsweetened iced tea. And the guy remembered me and he picked up, you see, we got it for you. My Lord, they did. So I kept mine in my backpack and I bought one of theirs because they were nice enough to go out of their way to get it for me. And they said they purchased a few and people saw them and wanted them. So they're going to start doing that more often. What the heck? So anyway, the fish fry was delicious. Afterwards, St. Peter and I got back in the car, came back here, came upstairs just to relax and watch the Olympics. He wanted to watch the Olympics, so we put that on and had a good time for several hours, just sharing conversation, watching the boob tube. He eventually left, and then it was time for me to watch the news and to do the daily report, which I have just done, and I will do it again tomorrow. This is this is Travis, and this has been the daily report for Friday, February 20th, 2026. We'll see you again tomorrow for tomorrow's daily report.